Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm Doug. This is One Man's Life. In today's video I'm going to take you through some fishing tackle, a couple of ideas that I have come up with to save some of your old tackle, repolish it or repaint it, whatever you need to do to make those hooks come back to life. So I'm going to bring in the camera now, bring it a little bit closer, and then we'll get started. For a look at a couple of older hooks and a few trophies dating back to 1972, you can skip into the video to 15 minutes. Check it out. So the reason why I said that some people throw away their tackle is some of this stuff that I've actually found at garage sales. And it's usually older guys or whatever that had these hooks for many years, and this isn't nearly all the ones that I picked up, but some of these here, these rubiides, they can just be repolished. This one here, you can see, I'll hold it up a little bit closer. You can see that it needs to be repolished, needs a new hook, needs a new treble on it, maybe a couple more rings, maybe a swivel on this end, whatever. Bring the sucker back to life. Like, it's a good hook, it's well intact, it just needs to be redone. Same with some of these other ones here. Like, this one's not too bad, still in pretty good shape. The hook is still pretty sharp. I would probably maybe leave that one, but you can see it might need a little bit of work. This one definitely, it's rubii, needs repolishing. It's an older one. This is pretty close to a collector. And I have another one here somewhere. Here it is. This is a new one. That's a new Lucky Strike. And this is a Gibbs ruby-eyed wiggler. So they're very similar. You can see this one has been tarnished or whatever. It could be repolished, but this one too could be touched up. But does the job. Love these hooks. Here's a miniature version of it. This one I do use for ice fishing, but yeah, it could be polished up for sure. But now those are the flashy ones. I want to show you something. It's an idea of mine. I'm going to show you. First, I'm going to show you this. Here's a diver, and it's got a little bit of a mark there, so I could probably repaint that. Now I'll put a little thumbnail in there of what I'm going to do for paint, but that could be fixed up. And it's got paint all the way around, you can see. And those divers usually do. Here's another diver. Paint all the way around. Could use a new hook. But here's a spoon that I use for, this is for ice fishing. I use this one for ice fishing. But it's got paint on both sides. See that? It's a good hook. I like that one. I love orange. This one too. I've caught a few pickerel off this thing, but it's got orange on both sides. Now check this out. Here's that black devil that I had earlier. It's beat up. It could use a little bit of paint touch up, but look at that. No paint on that side. So this one, paint on both sides. This one, paint on one side. A lot of the cheaper hooks are like that. So if you are feeling adventurous, or not adventurous, but if you would like to touch up these hooks a little bit more, so if you, like, I use this one for ice fishing, so it's bobbing up and down as I fish with it. So if the fish comes from this side, he's gonna see the colors. the black and white. If he's coming from this side, he doesn't see none of it. So what I'd like to do is paint this on this side as well, so it has a double. Same with this one. This is a cheaper devil of some sort. It's, I don't know if that, what color that is, pink or purple, reddish, whatever, blood red maybe. But it's only got it on one side and it's fading, so I could probably repaint that or take it right off and do whatever. I also could put a 5 diamond on there if I want, or 1 diamond, really. Anything you want. But this too needs to be touched up, repolished, so it looks brand new. This one here too is, I think this might be a collector. This is a Lucky Strike. This is a pretty small. I'm not sure what kind of category you use this for, ounces or size or what, but could use a new hook, tiny swivel, and just make this thing come back to life with like paint and new metal on it. So now even these ones, I want to show you this. This is my ice fishing gear that I've got this year. These are the new hooks that I bought for this year. You see in the other one video that Charlene actually caught one with this dinner bell. This is actually not a dinner bell, but it is the same idea. So it's an off brand or whatever. But look at the colors on this thing. It's beautiful colors, but ta-da! No colors. So I'm not sure if I'm going to paint these right away, but it would be pretty hard to match that. That's pretty flashy. But the spoon, the bell itself actually doesn't have any color, so it's the big spoon, and they're all like that. Oop. Well, I might as well just show you both of them right away. This one here is a nice copper, a little bit, so it's got a lot of color on it. That one I would leave, wouldn't really paint it. But this one here is fully painted, and then nothing on this side. So if you're bobbing this thing, like I said, if you're bobbing this thing with a minnow head on there or whatever, yes, it's making noise to bring them in. The color brings them in, yeah, but only on one side. So this side I would like painted as well. So we'll see what I can do about that. I'm not going to do any painting on this video, but I'm just suggesting that it should be painted. Now I picked these ones up. They're a little bit cheaper, but they got some nice paint on them. And again, look at that. Only one side's done. So I think it could use a little more paint on the other side. And you can paint something totally different if you want. But you know, here's one that does not need paint. This is a little, I also use this for ice fishing as well as summer. All these are summer and winter, but some of them are not made for ice fishing. That's just a little wedge. I forget what it's called, but it's a really flashy hook. Good stuff. We also picked up these tiny little ripping wraps. A couple little beads there to make noise. We're going to try these out, and we're going to go out this Sunday. Today is Wednesday, January 27th, is it, I think? So we're going to test these out. These ones here, I bought a couple more little tiny ones. These are like rubber. Really small hook. Oh, let me open this up here. Really soft rubber. And I was told these are good for small panfish and stuff like that. They're very tiny, but I thought I'd pick those up. They're pretty good. We'll try those for ice fishing. And then you got some swivels, and I'm going to put on some of these other ones, some of these older ones here, after I repaint them. I'm going to put some swivels on them. So. But yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to show you now some of the colors that I got for painting. Now what I've got here in my hand is, this is just nail polish. This is Sally Hansen nail polish. It's hard ass nails. Oh, hard as nails, sorry. But that's what you use. It's got a little brush inside already if you don't know what nail polish is like. Got those colors. There's a couple other nice little colors, purple, pink, I think that's fuchsia power, and what's this one? Lacy lilac. Whatever. Some yellow. Like this is nail polish, and nail polish is how many thousands of different colors can you use? So either steal some from your wife or your girlfriend or whatever, and paint up some of your jigs. Now they should look nice and like that. You know, this I bought, so I did not paint this one. I bought this one, but I did paint this one. Now this is supposed to either have a little jig Mr. Twister on it, or it has those rubber bands. If I could find one, I would show you. That stuff. This is a buzz bait, which you could paint it if it needed it. But I did that with just the brush. That's 2 coats on there. And that is this color, which is Sonic Bloom. Didn't take very long, and it dried fast. And that's another color that I don't have in my tackle box. Sonic Bloom. Mint. So, I mean, that's how it goes. If you want to make these come back to life, you can. Here's a little jig head that needs to be touched up. Here's a pink one, and the hooks, they get beat up. You beat them off of rocks in the summertime and they get beat up, so you have to redo them. I mean, you don't have to. You could still use it like this, but if you like to play around with your hooks and you dream about fishing all the time, and you can make them more presentable. Like, I mean, colors like this, that would be a little bit tougher. That you'd have to might airbrush on or something, or if that's a sticker, I don't know. But that's a bit more fancier, or more fancy than that. I mean, that's pretty easy to do. So if you want to touch up your hooks, it's a good way to do it. Get some nail polish, slap it on there, get that hook back in the water, catch some fish. That's what it's all about, man. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, we're gonna go out on Saturday, which would be the first or the 30th. I'm not even sure. Whatever it is. This Saturday we're going out anyways. We're gonna go hit the river and see if we can pull in some walleye, some pickerel or sauger. There's quite a few different fish in that stream of water. But yeah, if you want to paint your hooks, you could paint over top of that if you absolutely wanted to, but it's a good idea. Go ahead and try it if you want. You can paint these too if you want, totally different color if you don't like what you bought or it's faded away. Just repaint it. Okay, cool. I'm gonna let you guys all go. Thanks for joining me here in the video today, and probably see you on Saturday out on the hard water. Talk to you later. So here's a look at some of the old lures that I was talking about in the beginning of the video. Found these at a garage sale. They're pretty cool. I'll probably never use them. They'll probably never get wet again, but yeah, I love hanging them on the wall and looking at them every now and then. It's pretty cool. That walleye that they're hanging from is a trophy from 1972, caught by Char's dad. This one measures 28 inches and was 9 pounds. Back in 1972. That's like 48 years ago. This one here measured 30 inches and was 10 pounds, 8 ounces. So that's pretty cool. These are hanging in my man cave right now. But yeah, pretty cool. You guys enjoy your weekend, and thanks for stopping by here. We will talk to you on another day.